Yo, what's going on guys? It is JD here and welcome back to another 2K video. And today we've got another one of these Road to Glory, Road to Galaxy Opal style videos. I'm working on getting a title and a thumbnail set for this series. But obviously as we're coming towards the end of 2K19, again the last few months of it, it's not really any point in starting a new series. So it's not going to be a completely new series, but it is just going to be what the last few videos have been. And they have been received really well. So thank you guys for the support on those videos. So for today we're going to be talking about the squad a bit more, and then we are going to jump into the multiplayer short game unlimited challenge for 6 tokens in there. So very nice indeed as a reward. So in terms of the squad, has anything changed since yesterday? Well, yes it has. We have picked up this deandre ayton now. We already had one yesterday, but I was looking for one with a diamond shoe and a diamond contract, and I managed to find this one with these diamond Nike foam posits on, which are of course the 3-point shoe, which boosts also shot contest and acceleration. So one of the best shoes in the game, and I managed to pick that one up for 65,000 MT. Now bearing in mind I bought the one with no diamond shoe and no diamond contract for 50k, I thought that was an absolute steal, and it turns out it was, because its price was up at 55k. So I sold the other one I had for 55,000 MT, and I picked up one with a diamond 3-point shoe for just an extra 10,000 MT. So a major W on that front there. And then we also have been badging everybody out. So I did say yesterday that badges are extremely important. You really want to be having everyone badged out, and I have left it so you can see which badges I'm going to add. So pickpocket, we are adding to Carmelo, and then we've also added the pick dodger, hustle rebounder, defensive stopper, and dimer. I like pretty much all my players to have dimer, defensive stopper, and bruiser as well. All three of those are very good. Bob Pettit already completely badged out. Porzingis, what do we add to him? We added relentless finisher because he didn't have that. And of course he does have all the other nice ones. Okay, we need to get a relentless finisher. And then deandre ayton, this guy coming in big with 6 new badges being added to him. So deep range Jedi being added, of course, because now he's got that 3-point shoe on. This guy's an absolute sniper from deep. Limitless range, of course, got to be added on there. It's quite an expensive badge, which is a little bit annoying. The price of limitless ranges were around 2,000 a little while ago. But they're already up like 3,500. So if you bought them in bulk, as like a buying investment opportunity, then you really did well, and now is the time to sell up. Pickpocket as well, pick dodger, and of course one man fast break, just because this guy is so quick, and if he does pull the rebound down, or if he's just streaking ahead a little bit, you want to get that little bit of boost from the badge. So he has now got every badge slot that is available to him fully done. So we've got, what have we got? So we've got 14 Hall of Fame, 14 gold, 4 Hall of Fame, 21 gold, 17 Hall of Fame, 14 gold, 8 Hall of Fame, 14 gold, and then 20 Hall of Fame, 12 gold badges on Jordan. So the starting 5 completely stacked out. And we move on to Steph Curry. We didn't have break starter. Okay, we don't have any more, so we need to buy another break starter for Steph. But he's got hustle rebounder, bruiser, and defensive stopper added to him, because you really do need these badges on them. There's no harm in putting hustle rebounder on every player on your squad. If everyone can grab rebounds, that is of course going to be a big addition to the squad and a big bonus. So we've got pickpocket on Vince Carter, as well as of course diamond, hustle rebounder, and bruiser. Giannis was already completely badged out. Boogie Cousins, did we add any to him? We did pickpocket on him as well, because if the AI can get some steals for you, or if you can get some steals with the AI, that is definitely going to be a good thing to do. So what do we need? We need a relentless finisher, a pickpocket, and who else did have something that we needed to get? Oh, we needed 2 break starters as well. So let's go pick up these badges. Now, badges are something that you really can actually make quite a bit of money off, because a lot of these are pretty expensive. It's surprising to me that something like pickpocket or bruiser is actually quite expensive. Some of them going for like 2,000 MT. Some of them are really cheap, like this relentless finisher looks like. It is only a couple of hundred MT. So we'll pick that up. We need 2 break starters, and we need a pickpocket. Break starter, is that going to be cheap? Yes, it is, which is great. Steph Curry, of course, a very good rebounder in real life. So if he does pull down a rebound and he needs to throw the ball up to someone, we want to make sure that he's able to do that. And then pickpocket as well. Let's see if we can get one. There we go. Perfect. So all of our players are now completely badged out. And like I said, that is definitely a good thing to do, because there's no point in having badge slots empty. You might as well put something on them just in case it is going to be useful at one stage or another. Right, so who needed a badge? I think Porzingis needed a relentless finisher, so let's go give it to him. And I haven't actually played with this Porzingis yet, but I'm very excited to do so, because that is a very nice card. Steph Curry needs break starter. Let's go chuck it onto him. And we are just going to go into the freestyle arena just quickly before we jump into the game, just to have a look at what the stats are for everyone after the coach boost, because I think quite a few of these guys will become Galaxy Opals. I haven't actually looked myself, but I have a feeling that they will. So there we go, everyone completely badged out. The squad is looking incredible. And of course, going into freestyle is very important, as you need to learn your players' releases, because if you don't know what release a player has, it can be very fast, it can be very quick, it can be in the middle, but you need to know roughly what you're going to be aiming for when you take that first shot with them in game. So let's have a look here. So MJ, of course, and Bob Pettit are Galaxy Opals. Vince Carter and Steph Curry both become Galaxy Opals as well. Porzingis goes up to a 96 pink diamond, Giannis to a 98, Hakeem to a 97, and Carmelo to a 98. So we are technically playing with four Galaxy Opals. That is crazy. And DeAndre Ayton is probably very close to being a Galaxy Opal. 98 3 ball on the 7'1" guy. That is crazy. DeAndre Ayton coming in with a nice release as well, it has to be said. Let's see if he can knock down his first. He can't, but yeah, limitless range with, of course, a 98 3 ball. That is crazy. He does have a bit of a slow release, which will take a little bit of a time to get used to, because I have used that Hakeem card for so long. But there we go, we can hit a green light with him. So a very nice team, all of them with diamond shoes and diamond contracts, with the exception of DeAndre Ayton is the only one that doesn't have a diamond contract. We might pick one up from him, we might not. On that first game I played with him, he was an absolute beast, and I think he's going to be an end game center, so I might have to shell out and get the money together for a diamond contract for him. And then yeah, let's just jump into this game and see what these guys can do in game. Like I said, I played one game with them so far, but that was with a slightly different team. I didn't have the Porzingis, I didn't have the DeAndre Ayton, I don't think, and we are coming up against a guy with Roy Hibbert, Draymond Green, Iman Shumpert, MJ, and Tony Parker. I think that MJ is from a locker code, is it? No, the Ruby was from a locker code. That is just the Amethyst Michael Jordan. He's got Manute Bol off the bench, which is, of course, an amazing card. But yeah, I think my team might have a little bit of fun against this guy, as long as he hasn't quit already, which he may well have done. To be fair, if I had his team and I was coming up against mine, I would probably quit as well. So let's just put in our defensive settings there. There's no harm in doing it. This guy might be a professional player just using some absolute bums. He might still be good. He can't write people off just by their team. You've got to give them respect and go out and play your game as best you can. So we should be able to get some nice plays, should be able to get some posters, especially with that Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan card. In the game I did play, oh, he's quit. Why have you done this? Why did you go through all of that to then quit? I mean, it's not surprising, but it is a little bit annoying because, of course, if I didn't have diamond contracts, that would have cost me a contract. And, of course, the game counts for absolutely nothing. So we've got to go back in and we've got to find another opponent. And chances are this guy is going to have, like, full Galaxy Opals, because that is just the way that matchmaking goes. It seems if you get an easy opponent and they quit, the next time up, you're going to get matched up with an absolute god squad. But, of course, my squad is pretty good. I've assembled it, and it is pretty much as good as I'm going to be able to get it, with the exception of a couple of Galaxy Opals being added to squad, which I can't afford at the moment anyway, so that doesn't really matter either way. Paul George, of course, I'd love to add to the squad, the Galaxy Opal one, but he's still at 500k. Kawhi is around 450k as well, so the top end Galaxy Opals are sticking around that 500k mark. Of course, Galaxy Opal MJ came down to the 400k mark, which is why I picked him up. In terms of the new ones, Luka Doncic is still at 600k, so he is very expensive still, and Trae Young is now at 200k. But of course, we've got the Steph Curry, which is pretty much the same as that Galaxy Opal Trae. So no point in shelling out any more than I have to just to keep that, just to get the fact that I've got another Galaxy Opal in the squad, really. If this ever finds a game, that would be great. Come on, 2K, there's got to be someone else out there doing this challenge. There's no restrictions at all, so just match me up with anyone. If they want to have an Emerald team, that's fine. I'll play them. I'll get my easy 6 tokens. Of course, tokens at this point of the year, they are becoming a little bit irrelevant. Now, you need 750, of course, to get a Galaxy Opal if you are at the Galaxy Opal board. And at the moment, that is seeming like a really, really bad deal, especially when you can pick up some Galaxy Opals in the market for under 200k. Of course, CJ McCollum's coming in at around 150k. Trae, as I said, is around 200, and Steve Nash is around 250 as well. So for that much MT, you can buy a Galaxy Opal, or you could grind for so many hours on Triple Threat online and offline, and complete like all the heat check sets, everything like that, to get yourself up to the 750 token mark, and I just don't think that's worth it, especially for the players that are in the Galaxy Opal market. Of course, I did pick up Bob Pettit, and I am so happy I did, because that card is absolutely godly. But in terms of everyone else, I'm not too sure that anyone is worth going for. Wilt Chamberlain, we've got some amazing centres out now. The 98 Hakeem, we've got the 98 DeAndre Ayton. I mean, they're pretty comparable to that Wilt, and of course they have amazing outside games as well. Who else have we got in the token market? We've got James Worthy. Now, that is a nice card, and I definitely would like him. But someone like PG, you can pick up for 400 to 500k, and he's going to do a better job of that James Worthy. And, yeah, they're pretty much the same height, same position, similar stats. But, of course, if you buy the PG, you can sell him back when you're done. If you get the James Worthy from the token market, you can't do anything with that card. You are stuck with him until the end of the game. And, of course, it's taken you so long to get there. So, this guy coming in with the Diamond MJ, Pink Diamond DeMar, Pink Diamond Grant Hill, Amethyst Pascal Siakam, and the Diamond David Robertson, which is a great centre card. But that DeAndre Ayton, in the game that I played, he was incredible, and I'm so happy that I managed to pick one up with a 3-point shoot for 65k. That is such a good deal. Really, really excited with that. In terms of moving forward with my squad, I think the Pink Diamond Lonzo Ball is someone that could come in to replace that Steph Curry, just because nobody seems to run a normal-sized point guard. And Steph Curry, if he's out there against Magic Johnson or anybody else really of any size, he does not stand a chance. Or someone like Penny Hardaway, he doesn't stand a chance. I'll just back him down. This guy's quit as well. You had pink diamonds. You had a Pink Diamond DeMar, a Pink Diamond Grant Hill, and you still quit. Cool, no players remaining in that game. Right, so we're 0 for 2 on attempts at just getting into a game. This is ridiculous. Come on, 2K. It would be nice to just actually play a game. Of course, there's no penalty for quitting before the game's actually started, so they can just dashboard, and it'll just cost them contract. But of course, because it's not Myteam Unlimited, it doesn't matter about winning. And we're going straight into another game here. Let's see what this guy's got. And he's got diamonds pretty much all the way. They're pretty overpowered diamonds, to be fair. Kiki, J.R. Smith, Christian Laettner. Very nice indeed. So Kiki is a little bit oversized at the point guard position, so we'll probably put it like that. We'll get Porzingis down there, and then DeAndre Ayton at the centre position. Now, Ilgauskas has like 25 lateral quickness, so we're definitely going to be taking advantage of that. And that is one tip I can give. If you know the stats of other players, it can really come in handy into your advantage. So straight away, looking at his team, I know that Kiki is oversized, so that's why I put Carmelo to guard him instead of MJ. Ilgauskas has horrendous lateral quickness and speed, so I know that I'm going to put him in a lot of pick and roll and pick and fade actions and see if he can defend it, because I don't think he's going to be able to. Also, Christian Laettner is a little bit undersized compared to Kristaps Porzingis, so we're going to be taking advantage of that as well. So it's all about knowing your opponent's weaknesses. Of course, you already know your strengths and who is going to be good on your team, but if you know your opponent's weaknesses, you can really home in on them and take advantage of them. And I'm really excited to use this DeAndre Ayton card. What a beast this guy is. So we're going to go stay home. Of course, we've got Carmelo guarding him. We're going to go crash the glass, and Kiki is going to hit the first three in our face. So we're going to go 4 out, 1 in. We're going to crash the offensive glass, and we're going to go push the pace. And thankfully, it looks like this guy is going to on-ball, so we're just going to take it straight round him, MJ, to the rack. How on earth was that not a foul? I have no idea, but he does get it to drop, which is fantastic. So, MJ with a mad shot to start. Kiki, we've got the contest there, and it doesn't actually matter. Okay, right, we might have to switch MJ back onto him, just because MJ does have, of course, the Hall of Fame defensive stopper. Oh, MJ, what a move! And that is going to be a little bit contested. Right, with next change of play, we will sort these matchups out. So we're going to put MJ back on to Kiki, just because, like I said, the Hall of Fame defensive stopper is a big difference. And we'll put Carmelo at... What? How has Kiki got his takeover already? It's been like 2 possessions. That is ridiculous. So let's top that there. Let's pull that with Michael Jordan. And that is not going to go. That kind of does suck. Right, okay. We're not going to give him too much space. We're going to kind of bait him into a 3 if he wants to take it. Is this guy's whole game plan really just to use Kiki? Like, Jesus. It's absolutely fine. We're right there with Michael Jordan. And Porzingis with a big rebound and a big outlet. Yes, he gets it. And MJ is going to pull up for the easy mid-range. So there's 2 buckets early on for Michael Jordan. Absolutely fantastic. And we really do need to stick very close to this Kiki card to make sure he doesn't get any more shots. Of course, he does have that glitchy base. I think it's got base 8 or base 11. That is a moving 3, and he's going to hit it. Jesus. Okay, we really need to stop that card. That is a crazy good card. MJ is taking a couple of 3s and missed them. We've got Bob Pettit wide open, and I'm not sure what has happened there, but we need to get people out to the shooters. We're right in front of him on that one, and Kiki is just going to shoot right over us. We're down by 14, and Kiki Vanderway has scored everything for this guy, and still with his takeover, which is going to actually be a killer. DeAndre Ayton for the mid-range. He's going to brick that. A slightly lightly contested, apparently. I didn't see where it was, but he's going to get another easy run to the hoop. Easy run to the hoop. And we are getting absolutely destroyed out here. This is awful. Now, I have actually got a new playbook. Don't get that stolen. We should have a man open. And he's going to get the steal there. Not entirely sure how. We've gone for the steal. That was a bad mistake. We tried to jump on JR, and thankfully he did miss. Right, let's get this down. Let's try and get some action going. Okay, right. We've got a little bit of space with Galaxy Opal, Michael Jordan. And yeah, we can't get that one to fall either. Let's try and get this round. Let's try and get anything going. That is meant to be a pump fake. Thankfully, DeAndre Ayton is there. And he's going to throw that one straight out of bounds. This has been one of the worst quarters I have ever played. This is why I don't usually play live, but I want to make myself more comfortable with playing live. So that is why we're going to be doing it today. He's going to drive inside with JR. And Carmelo is going to draw the foul, even though we had DeAndre Ayton there as cover. So we're going to be down big going... Who's got Luke Cornett at centre? This guy's got a bronze at centre. Okay, we're going to take advantage of that. We haven't actually done anything so far in terms of plays. I think we've just tried to run and slash. So we definitely need to slow it down and actually try and get some plays going. I'm not sure what's just happened there, but Luke Cornett should stand absolutely no chance against the Galaxy Opal MJ, and he doesn't as we get the green light. Let's try and get a cheeky steal off the inbounds. That's not worked at all. Can we get a man out? We can, and we can. Right, okay, let's get a stop here. Let's not let him get a three. Let's not let him get anything. That's a step back three from J.R. Smith. And that is going to drop, apparently. Okay, so we're down by 15 at the end of the first. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good at all. I'm not going to shoot. There's no point wasting a stat on the shot there. And yeah, down 15. We've only scored 3 buckets with this team that I have. But like I said, it's just because I so rarely do live gameplays. But I really do want to make myself more comfortable with doing them, which is why I'm going to be doing this one today. I could easily just stop this and say, right, we'll catch this back up at the end of the game, and hopefully we'd get the win at the end of the game, but it just doesn't look like it's going to be happening. Anyway, we do have a new playbook. We're running with the Wizards playbook now, and that is thanks to Jake Mason's video. Did watch him, and he had 4 or 5 money plays, and they all came from the Wizards playbook, so I did pick it up, but the annoying thing is I don't know which ones they are right now, so I have a playbook, don't know what plays they are that are good ones, and yeah, that's kind of a shame, because in the Mavs playbook that I used to have, the Punch Loop 25 was a guaranteed money play, and we used to be able to run that, but sadly for today, this guy's got bronzes back in. Okay, well, we're just going to have to take advantage of this, aren't we? Right, Carmelo inside, get the easy dunk, there we go. Right, this guy's got bronzes in. I think he must have auto subs on or something. Right, let's get a bit of cover here. Don't let him shoot another 3. That is a horrendous 3. There we go, gets the air ball. Okay, if this guy's going to live or die by the 3, Bob Pettit for 3, full white. He's going to brick it, but DeAndre Ayton is there on the boards, and this guy's going to foul to get his starters back in. But it was a good shot by Bob Pettit, annoying that it didn't go through, but oh, why have we done that then? Why have we done that then? Let's try and get a stop here. No, I'm there, I'm kind of there. Am I there? I'm there. Right, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Carmelo Anthony with the 3, full white. There we go. Carmelo Anthony getting our first 3-pointer to drop in this game. Kiki is so big. It is quite a pain. Let's get... I'm there completely with DeAndre. I'm holding up on the stick, and it's just not liking it at all. I might move, actually, Bob Pettit to guard. Right, we've got men open. It's Carmelo. That's good ball movement, but he was there with the contest, and Porzingis is just... I'm not entirely sure what he's done, to be honest. This guy's lost his shorts there. I'm not sure what just happened there. How on earth did Porzingis just go right over that? We had such good ball movement, but sadly... the rotations just didn't work. We've got DeAndre Ayton inside, and he is going to get his first bucket of the game. We do need to get him going because he is an absolute unstoppable beast when he goes. Right, another jacked up 3 from this guy, and that is another missed shot. Let's try and get something going here. If we can, that would be great. These are risky passes. I don't know why I'm still making them. Right, who's this? I think it's Kawhi. Right, he's been absolutely sold a dream, and Bob Pettit is going to hit the limitless 3. There we go. That is what I like to see. Okay, we've actually got a really big problem here. That is another contested 3. And it's not going to go, but DeAndre Ayton is not down in the paint, so he wasn't there for the rebound. But we pulled it back to a 9-point game, so we're chipping away at the lead. Who's he going to go to off the inbound? He's going to go inside to Ilgauskas. I'm more than content to see DeAndre Ayton defending against Ilgauskas, especially with a post fade. That is not a good... What is happening with this lag? Carmelo inside, and he's going to brick the dunk, but we get a wide open three, but we mess up the release, and that is going to be a rebound for us, which is nice. Okay, that's worked out very well. Let's try and get him lost in the screen. It's not worked at all, but we've got DeAndre Ayton rolling and slamming it over Christian Laettner. That is what I like to see. Good lad, DeAndre Ayton. Let's try and get people up to his shooters. That is a hop set three-pointer. That is not going to go, but the rebound is so long, it fell straight to Christian Laettner. And we do have DeAndre Ayton defending him, and that is a matchup I'm more than happy with. This, however, is not a matchup I'm happy with. Michael Jordan defending against Ilgauskas. That is, that's not going to be work out in our favour, as it didn't, sadly. Michael Jordan with the crossover all the way to the rim, and somehow that's not a foul. What are these refs? Like, come on. Seriously, we need to get some sort of calls on the offensive end, and this game is kind of getting away from us again. Right, let's slow it down. Come on, let's go. Right, DeAndre Ayton, what has just happened there? Why are the buttons not working? DeAndre Ayton, come on, pick and fade. Let's go. He's read it, but we should be able to take him off the dribble inside with DeAndre Ayton. He's got the speed on Ilgauskas every single time down, and we really do need to take advantage of that. Come on, Ilgauskas, not Ilgauskas. Ayton, get your big body in the way. Get out to Kiki. Get out to him, get out to him. That is great defense. There's no way that is going to drop. And there we go. We pulled it back to a 9-point game from 15 down. So we had a much better second quarter than the first. It couldn't have got any worse, to be honest. And from scoring 6 points in the first quarter, we scored 14 in that one, which is quite a big improvement. And I believe we do start with the ball here, as we do. So we're going to get some more pick and fade action going with DeAndre Ayton getting this Ilgauskas in the screen. So let's try and get something going here. This is just ridiculous. That's not a good shot. Oh, what is going on? His bigs are just staying in the lane, and somehow they're not getting any separation. That's an awful shot. We're not getting any separation on pick and fades, which is incredibly annoying. I've given that straight to him, and thankfully the game has rewarded us by giving it straight back. Of course, the thing with these multiplayer challenges is you don't get too long to play. They're only 3-minute quarters. I'll probably give it away again. I haven't. Right, let's get this inside to DeAndre Ayton, or let's give it away again. Right, let's try and get someone out. All right, okay, we're with our men. We're with our men. That's fine. And we get the steal. Let's go. Push it up. Push the pace. Porzingis for 3. Full white. There we go. Pulls the lead down to 6. That is what I like to see. Right, this guy is going to try another quick 3. I think that's Gordon Hayward. I don't believe he has that range in him. And right, let's try. And that's not the pass I wanted at all. Meant to go to Carmelo, but let's try and get a steal. We haven't got it, and we are behind the player, and we can't get in front of him. DeAndre Ayton, bail me out. He has not managed to do that. He's just standing behind him. Like, that was a good defensive technique. Right, MJ, come on. Gordon Hayward is absolutely nowhere. Michael Jordan for 3, full white. Galaxy Opal MJ hits his first 3 of the game. Is that his first points? No, he got 9 points, which is nice. Yeah, that's good defense from Bob Pettit, and we do get the steal. There we go. Right, so this guy, of course, is cheesing with the oh, we had that wide open. What am I doing? Okay, let's try and take him off the dribble. Let's pull it back. DeAndre Ayton, wide open. It's not wide open, but it's open with the 3. There we go. Cuts it down to a 2-point game. That should be a steal. It's not. We're gonna have to stay up, half stay up, and yeah, we give away the bucket. Right. Okay. So for this last time, we are going to switch out, and we are gonna have what on earth am I seeing here? Right. Previous matchup. Right. Kiki. What is happening here? Why are these matchups like this? What is going on? There we go. Get Pettit on him. And then Pettit is on... Who do we need on here? We need MJ. There we go. Okay. Right. So that should be Pettit. Now on to Kiki. And of course he does have a little bit more height on him, which is nice. And yeah, let's get out of the paint here. Okay. Right. Let's go for pick and fade with Mr. DeAndre Ayton. Right. Okay. We've got him, and we're just going to take that one all the way inside with Bob Pettit. There we go. Keeping it at a 3-point game. Very nice. Let's get back. Let's get the steal. Okay, let's not. Let's try and get the steal again. Okay, let's not. Right. That is a series of unfortunate events, but we do get bailed out there. Carmelo all the way to the rack, and he's going to brick that, but we got Porzingis outside. It's not got to him. Well, it did, but it was too late. Let's get this inside. Let's get this one more in the corner. Look at that ball movement. Wide open, and that is a full white, and that is going to be a 3-pointer, and that is... Again, that should have been a steal, and that one probably should have been as well, but that one was. And DeAndre Ayton is streaking down the court, slams it down, gets his takeover, and that is going to be a 2-point lead for us. There we go. And again, that's again, that should have been a steal, but don't worry about it, 2K. Okay, well, I can't change player. That's really unfortunate. Okay, right, I tried to icon change there. It didn't want it. And yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. But of course, now we do have our takeover. And you really do need to take advantage of takeovers when you get them. And that is exactly not how you do that. That's pretty much the opposite. And we've got a man wide open in the corner. Carmelo was just staring at him in the corner. Not entirely sure why. Okay, let's use DeAndre Ayton as a trail man. That's lightly contested, but he's got his takeover, so it doesn't matter. He was trailing. The guy did not expect that to happen. Right, Bob Pettit, you do need to guard up on Kiki now. This guy is so frustrating running that small forward at the point guard position. He doesn't really have anywhere to go here. This is great defense from Carmelo at the buzzer. And that is going to be a tie game going into the fourth quarter. So we were down by 15, we were down by 9, and now we've tied the game. That is what I'm talking about. And let's see if we can clutch it out in this fourth quarter. He will start with possession, but we should be able to get some stops early going and then really start to run away with this game. Fingers crossed anyway. Right, Pettit, get right up on Pettit. Not on Pettit, you are Pettit. Get right up on Kiki. He's absolutely messed that up. White for Bob Pettit, full white, and he does manage to get that one to go. Let's go. DeAndre Ayton has sort of flailed his arm there. Let's get out to Gordon Hayward. That's not a problem at all. Let's make sure Ayton is in place. This guy just loves the three. Let's defend that pick and roll very nicely indeed. That's got to be an out of bounds. It's not, and he's got 11 seconds to shoot. Come against me in the post. That is going to be, okay, he's made that one, but I'm going to live with that shot. I'm going to live with that. That's great defense from DeAndre Ayton. Michael Jordan all the way. He's going to kick this back. He's going to kick it back to Porzingis. Okay, right, what we're going to do, we're going to bait him out. I think we're going to stop here. And that is Ilgauskas. That is a three, and that is going to go. So that is a little bit annoying. We were a little bit behind on that play. Right, come on, let's go. Okay, right, we really need to slow this down. We need to take advantage of Mr. Ilgauskas' lack of speed, and that is not entirely where I wanted that to go. But we do have a switch now with Michael Jordan on Zil, whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is, but that is an and one. I know whose name that is. That is Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan, and that is a smothered and one. Please finish that. There we go. Okay, a little bit of lag on the release there, but not to worry. That is fantastic, and that puts us up by 1. Awesome stuff from MJ. What a shot that was. Right, if this guy keeps living or dying by the 3, that is going to be absolutely fine. It's going to be completely bailed out of that one. We're kind of there with Melo, but not quite. I don't know why they doubled there. They could have just stayed apart, but there's the scoring. So we've progressively got better. We scored 6, then 14, then 19, and we've already got 6 in this fourth quarter. If we can keep that up, we will really be in for it. Like I said, he scored 21 in the first quarter. But I do believe that is just because, like I said, I'm live coming and I really don't do this very often. That is not good, but it should work in our favour now if we can just get this ball down court. Carmelo, take that inside with the miss. Okay, I did expect to get a bit of a poster there, but that is going to be a great red play. And we should have a man open, and it is DeAndre Ayton. It is from Limitless, and he's going to hit it. DeAndre Ayton, what a shot. Are you kidding me? This guy's incredible. Bob Pettit can't get the steal, and we can't get men out. Okay, we do now, which is great. DeAndre Ayton, what a shot. Can we pick that up? No, we can't. It's called a quick timeout because he is nervous. 2-point game with 1 minute 20 to go. I know this is only for 6 tokens, but hey, I want to win every game that I am playing in, and especially with a team like this, I really should be winning every game I play. But this guy, of course, with that Kiki at the centre, not centre position, at the point guard position, and Ilgauskas at the centre position. Pretty cheesy cards, but everyone knows about them. If you want to come up against a Galaxy Opal MJ, be my guest. That is a horrendous shot. Let us go. Let's run it in transition. He's going to close out. He is, but he's too late. Lightly contested. Bob Pettit, it doesn't matter. There we go. I knew that was good. It was a full white. It was as good a release as you could have got. And that is going to be a 5-point lead for us as we come to the end of this game, which is fantastic. That is too deep. Okay, he's got a wide open 3 there. He's got a wide open. He's going to hit that one. All right, 2-point game now. And we're really going to have to be clutch here. So let's give it to the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. And let's see what we can do. If we can just go inside, we can. That's going to be a very risky play. That could have been a turnover. And look at this. We've got Bob Pettit coming inside and getting the ball stolen. And he's going to pass it inside. We've read it and it hasn't come off for us. But that is great defense from DeAndre Ayton. Get this out. Get this out to Bob Pettit for the game. That is a green light. There we go. Always have confidence in your shooters. And Bob Pettit has pretty much just iced this game. That is fantastic. Let's not let him get a wide open 3 with J.R. Smith. Let's turn off him onto Ilgorskus just while he gets through that screen. That is fantastic. This guy is not going to get an open 3, not on my watch. Let's just push through that screen. He can just waste his time all he wants. That is fantastic. That is going to be the game. Let's ace it with a 3 ball from Carmelo Anthony. There is the dagger. There we go. 8-point victory in the end. We fought through it. We fought through my nerves of playing a live game, and he's going to jack up a 3 there. That's not going to go. We're going to pull that down with DeAndre Ayton. We're actually not. He's actually going to get the ball back, but doesn't matter. That's another brick, and that's another rebound for us. And there we go. We get the W, we get the 6 tokens, and we get a little bit of a showcase of how good that team can be. I have to say, very impressed with Porzingis, very impressed with Ayton. That card is so good. He hit 2 lightly contested 3s. One of them was with takeover, but one of them was just normal, and what a play that was. Alright, so let's just have a quick look at the box score to see who did well, and look at DeAndre Ayton. 3 of 3 from deep, 7 of 8 from the field. MJ 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from deep, not great. Bob Pettit coming in big, Carmelo coming in big, Porzingis coming in big. We didn't get the bench in because it was such a short game. It was easy to play with just the starters. So we did shoot 67% from 3-point range. That is very good. We were taking high percentage shots. We did have 10 turnovers, which is a little bit of a shame. But look at that second half. And look at that fourth quarter. That is what you call clutch. Hit 5 out of 5 threes. 6 out of 7 shots for the quarter. That is what I like to see. So there we go. We added 6 tokens to the club. Very nice indeed. We will, of course, do that next week as well. And just keep building on the tokens. Maybe they'll up the rewards to 10. I don't think at this point in the game that would do any harm to anyone. But for now, it's only 6. But it's the 6 guaranteed tokens each week. Can't really complain at that. So we've got the gameplay done for that. So the next thing to do is to jump into Myteam Unlimited. So we'll be doing that throughout the week. We've got 2 weeks, or just under 2 weeks, to try and get that David Thompson card. And of course, we will try and get him just because we want to get him. And yeah, we want every player of the month card we can get, really. And yeah, I think DeAndre Ayton, getting a diamond contract on him is going to be a must, because this card is incredible. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. A little bit of a long one today just because it was a live com. But these are the style of videos I do want to be doing going forward. So might do some live games on Myteam Unlimited as well. And I might take comments from the previous video. If you guys leave comments asking about your team and stuff, asking about the game, I can always use them and talk about them during the game if it isn't too stressful and I don't have to concentrate too much. But anyway guys, hope you did enjoy this video as usual. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.